the increased space means that you can collaborate with people without being right next to another group. So you're not as hesitant to share totally random, weird ideas.
Also, it's cool to write on the walls.
Yeah,
One
I mean,
glasses.
we barely see normal schools with glass doors, and it's kind of like NCIS, where they do equations on the wall, and so we're like, whoa.
Moving from the temporary blocks into this wonderful new space here has been a really positive experience, mainly because I find that a lot of people view subjects as closed sort of exam-based activities where you have to do drills and not talk to anyone. But not a lot of people realize that subjects like math, subjects like English and MFL especially, are really good with collaboration. So when you collaborate, you can learn that much better, and a lot of people do actually learn better in groups.
It expands our minds because since it's such an open space, it allows us to think more creatively.
So there was one time a few weeks ago when we went into the breakout space to do some acting, to study a play that we were doing. And it really helped us to understand the characters deeper because we could see what they wanted to do and what their motives were. It was really interesting and fun, and it was different to just learning about it and just writing essays and answering questions about it.
I used to have trouble trying to visually think of graphs, whether it be for geometry or for algebra. But now that there is a physical version of graph, I feel as it's a lot easier for me to figure out graphs. X equals to 3. Y equals to x minus 2.
Reading the book, and in science when we have group projects to do and we work out in the breakout space so it's less noisy and we can work more collaboratively.
I feel that a lot of learning activities can be facilitated here better. For example, when students have their own space, they can group up to solve problems and collaborate together and make learning that much more effective. So for example, we have a lot of things here that sort of facilitate math learning in a non-traditional way. We have whiteboards, which actually double up as pillars, and also we have a bunch of different mathematical related games. For example, not many people would know that a game like this is actually closely related to a mathematical field called topology, and the soldiers here also can give context to something like game theory, which was used in World War II and World War I to try outsmart the opponents. And I feel that overall the math space has been really good in also having learners learn more actively. For example, we have a treasure hunt here. So with a treasure hunt, kids can go around, walk around, and be more engaged in what they're doing, more involved in the stuff that they're actually learning. And I feel that the transparent windows and the crossword there, and all the digits of pi written over there, it's really more fun and enjoyable way to present what is traditionally a boring subject, which is maths. And
It makes it very easy to share ideas and to come up with one final piece that is a jumble of everyone's ideas. If you're just confined to the person sitting next to you, then it may get slightly repetitive. But with these new blocks, it just makes it a whole lot easier to interact.
I think it's difficult to learn in small classrooms as first of all, you can't really see the projector as well, the interactive whiteboard, and also seeing as it's in rows, you can't really interact with everyone in your class as easily as you can in the new spacious blocks.
I think that restricts movement, and movement really helps students learn because I think scientifically it does stimulate the brain to absorb information much more, and it's really important for students to actually be exposed to these kind of things, because if students are just made to sit down and sit in a row in small spaces, it's quite boring.
Yeah, you get sleepy as well.
Yeah, and you get tired, and movement just gets you more energized, I guess. Yeah, it makes you feel